I don't care what Monstruck says. I don't give a sh. I do what I want, and if I wanna do Pola and I wanna use Jastro's body as an example in a video, I will fuck do it. Yet. And I don't care if he has an army or entire kingdom. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Now, anyways, if you excuse me, I have a video to do. So send Pola and Widowmaker in at the end, and tell Monstruck that he'll get Pola and Jastro back when I tell him to. I don't care what he does with the lava monsters. By God, you tried to have a little fun with the army of evil for one time, and one of your commanders just start saying how wrong you are. Alright, hello everyone, I'm Overhaul, and today I'll be doing my top 10 favorite LEGO minifigures that I owned. Let me specify, these figures I don't have all of them, and like there's a giant bunch of figures that I don't have. So this list is already restricted under which minifigures are gonna be used. So if there are any figures that you like, you can leave it in the comments below, or are there any figures that you think I should have? Again, tell me in the comments below. This video is purely my personal opinion. So with that said, let's get started. Because this is my top 10 favorite LEGO minifigures. Up to number 10. Number 10, General Vax. Now originally I didn't really like his figure, but after the current season 11 Ice chapter, I'm really becoming a fan of him. I like the mustache, which is a bonus on every minifigure if you ask me. I like the armor that the Ice Samurai wear in general, and I would say, apart maybe from the Ice Emperor, his looks the best. And I also like the weapon, and yeah, he's just in general a very good minifigure. I would wish that he would have a different expression, like that smile he has in the show, but what can you do? Number 9 is the legacy version of the golden powered Lloyd. Now I don't have the original one to compare, but this one is generally good. Sorry, something was in the way. Now anyways, this one is in general a very good figure. I like the underneath it, his double expression and the golden colored hat. And in general, a golden figure is a very good looking figure. You guys see another one in later. Also, I kind of like the combination of gold and green. I feel like that's one of the harder color schemes to get just right, but this version of Lloyd gets it right. Electric version of Jastro. Now the reason why I like this version of Jastro is, first thing, his evil face looks amazing. Second, the color scheme I feel like mash between purple and yellow very good. And I do like those destroyed bits of clothing to kind of give it a boost of power. Which was kind of the case in the cartoon, because he did seem more powerful when it came to fighting, or at least in using the forbidden powers, than in previous seasons. So yeah, he looks very good. Now we have LEGO Batman movie version of the Joker. I like the hairstyle, the new piece for it extremely. I would say the purple version of it looks better, but this one looks alright as well. And it also kind of reminds me of the Batman version of Joker's hair, like not completely, I know it's like do the same, but if you think of that Joker cutting his hair, that kind of looks like how this Joker's hair looks like. His smile is great as well, with it being so over the top, and the back of his head also looks extremely great. I like the suit that he wears as well. I also like the little extra piece of cloth behind him to kind of give an extreme version of what's it, I don't know, is like what that's called, like what's it called, that thing that some suits have? I don't know. Really, maybe in the comments below someone can explain to me. But in general, I like this figure a lot. Tracer from Lego Overwatch. Now, the first thing, the new hairpiece looks amazing. Zinc, and I like it a lot. Why do things get in the way of the shot? Well, anyways, like I said, the new hairpiece looks amazing. Her face printing is as well amazing, as well as her torso and leg printing thing. And the weapons they gave, it's alright. And her backside printing is also amazing. Zinc. Enjoy, this is a very well made figure. Beast, the ultimate version of Beastmaster. Is that this guy's name? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. So I like this figure because it's simple but it works. I like the torso and the leg printing, and the face printing works on both his upset face and his happy face. His happy face kind of gives me that idea of that, you know, when that villain smirks in that very overconfident way, that's the face I get from Beastmaster, and it really works for him. Not for the character in the show, but just in general, that face kind of works with it. I would kind of wish that he would have both eyes, so there would not be this eye patch to make it better, and that he would be a normal figure printing, because like a normal yellow figure face or something, or flash color, because I feel that especially would work very well with some of the villains. But in general, this is a very well made figure. I also like the hooded piece he has. It kind of makes me wonder if that's supposed to be like the Grim Reaper per hooded piece. Like if you're going to make a Grim Reaper in this timeline, after this piece was invented, they were like, you have to use this piece, if you ask me. So yeah, this is an extremely well made figure. So yeah, the next figure we're gonna be talking about is JB from the Lego Hidden Side sets. In general, I would say JB looks like the best minifigure of all the sets, purely because of her purple hair, which is a nice different shade of purple, which purple is my favorite color, so that's another boost. I like the contrast between her blue hands and her otherwise white torso, which also works great on the newest version of Zane minifigures. And I also like the extra piece with her, her phone piece, as well as the Frankenstein shirt. And in general, she's a very good, they did a great detail on the figure. And the extra goggles are also very good. And her alternate expression, which is basically supposed to be that anime face where the female character like expand their... Honestly, I'm just gonna show you. Yeah, this piece is, this backside prints, which is like poofy because her experiment veil is hilarious. I do wonder how this hidden side story is going to become playing out, because it seems like a cartoon or a movie or a special or something. Like, I know there's a game for it, but is that game going to be like a story-driven game? Like, you need to buy all the sets, or is that game just going to be buy the set, play it, and there's no story connecting to it? Like, I am wondering that. Also, how old is she anyway? I mean, she refers to the teenagers as kids, so I'm assuming she's an adult, but that face just makes her look like a child. Which, considering the fact he already did the same face in the most recent One Piece chapter, yeah, it's kind of bigger, but still, JB looks like is a great minifigure. The next character is Mystery. I love his torso painting. The amount of detail they gave him, and the leg painting on his legs is also amazing. I like the new extra piece they gave him, his shoulder piece. Although I do wish that piece would have the same thing as the ninjas pieces have, where they can put in weapons, because that does seem to be what they gave him to a show, because there are several times where he has his katanas in there. And I also like how his real face are just two eyes. They are very intimidating. Combine the intimidating eyes with a complete black head with only two eyes, and the whole black motorcycle motorcycle helmet piece. It just looks amazing and intimidating. I do wish he would have more in the Lego Ninjago instead of just being. My second favorite figure of all that I own is a Sphera. This is the figure I was alluding earlier when I said there's one more gold figure, and that's a Sphera. Now her orange piece and gold match together extremely well as her torso printing, giving that female figure, which is very hard to do, especially with characters that have that shoulder piece, which usually cover these parts. But in general, it looks amazing. I'm also a fan of these Fire Vipers entire hats. They look very unique and definitely give them more of a snake-like feel. And her weapon looks amazing. And in general, that ghost piece that she has looks amazing as well. Thus, in general, this is a great looking figure. And now to my favorite figure that I own, and that's the Lego Ninjago Legacy version of the Overlord. Like I said, I like the mesh between the gold, purple, and black. I like the standard piece. Although I wish the top part of the torso would have a little more detail, but it makes sense when it doesn't. The ghost-like piece I also love extremely, like I said with the Sphera. And I just love the hair. I like that insanity, that spiky teeth, that crazy eyes, that translucent function, and his helmet just looks amazing to me. So yeah, Overlord is definitely my favorite figure, and even if later I get better figures to change it, I would confidently say that Overlord would still be my favorite figure. So yeah, this is my list for my top 10 favorite minifigures that I owned. I hope you liked this video. I hope you're gonna leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. Again, tell me in the comments below, what are your favorite minifigures that you own, or favorite minifigures in general? And now if you excuse me, I have some fun time in stores. Come on, with America and Paula. See you all later.